Interesting. Initial thoughts. Cool tune. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tech Reacts, where every beat counts. My name is Matt Tech, and we are adding a new artist to the lineup today. Black Veil Brides. Heard of them, never heard them. My daughter and I went to go see Baby Metal in Chicago, and the opening acts for them was Ginger and Bloodywood. From my understanding, like half of the first half of that tour was, instead of Ginger, it was Black Veil Brides. So my buddy Shade over on Shade Reacts, when he went to go see them live in Dallas, he saw them with Black Veil Brides, and then he was in Chicago with me to see Baby Metal with Ginger. And I remember the comment he made. He's like, dude, because Shade and I met for the first time there, and he said, man, I know you're a huge fan of Ginger. I'm excited to see you see them for the first time. So he like stood behind me while Ginger went on stage, because I was just flabbergasted to see Ginger live. I mean, that's like the real reason I went. I brought my daughter to see Baby Metal, and obviously I want to see Baby Metal too. It was phenomenal, but I was really there mainly to see Ginger. It was the highlight of the evening for me. But I remember he was like, dude, he's like, I like Ginger, but I'm excited to watch you watch Ginger. It's like a in-person live reaction. So it was really interesting. And then obviously the phenomenal Shade Reacts community was just incredible, man. Because I don't, this channel's a little bit smaller, but I mean, they did things like went and got, earplugs for my daughter, made sure she had like space and people around her. And man, they were so great. They were so great. Definitely go check out Shade Reacts if you're not subscribed to him already. I'll try to link his channel down in the comments. But if I forget, Shade Reacts Live, all one word, over on YouTube. He does a lot of like Japanese music. Very cool dude, man. He lives in, him and his wife live in Dallas. They usually do reactions together. Very, very cool. But anyway, I've seen people with like Black Veil Brides t-shirts on, and I'm assuming it's metal because of who's wearing them, the style of t-shirt, and then who they toured with, obviously. But I've never actually heard any of their music, so I'm really interested to check this out. I picked this one just because it's new, and I like to if I listen to a new artist, I usually go on a recommendation from someone, or I'll just find the latest thing that they've put out. And this song Certainty came out 2 months ago, and it's already got 3.5 million views. That's pretty massive. And it looks like they're going to be in Houston on May 5th. Really interesting. I'm in Texas, but Texas is big. So I am actually like 9 hours away from Houston on the other side of the state. However, really interested to check this out. If I'm starting in the wrong place, hey, let me know, but feel free to drop a comment as to like the next place to go, or like the most logical next step after this song, because I'm going to do this song right now. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is called Certainty by the new band to me, Black Veil Brides.
Certainty.
Nice. That's it. I like that. Little flutter kicks. Oh, singing. No idea what's going on with this video. Tick it down, tick it down, tick it down, tick it down. Cool. Interesting. Initial thoughts. Cool tune. Now look, I'll tell you where my headspace is at right now. Yesterday, I literally listened to the new Ginger album Duel all the way through, which is kind of erratic and wild. So it is nice to like level set with more chill rock and roll, if I could say that about this song. It is kind of nice to kind of come back to that because there is a space, like not everything has to be overly aggressive with time changes and polyrhythms and crazy bass lines and really interesting like deviations of melodies. Sometimes coming back to center with something like this is good. That said, and again, I don't know anything about this group. I don't know how long they've been around. Maybe they did something new in the space that kind of opened it up for other artists to come into. So maybe they were kind of like pioneers in the metal space. But this song specifically, it just sounds like I've heard it before. Nothing in this song to me stood out as being different than stuff I've heard in the past. Now, that being said, was this a good representation of this band? You'll tell me in the comments. But if I'm going just on this song, I'm not going to add it to my playlist anytime soon. It just feels like a very safe, very average rock and roll song with some growling in it. It's cool. Everyone sounds great. The drums sound amazing. The guitar tones are awesome. The dude's voice is cool. I even like the raspiness of his growl. But the song itself wasn't like, oh, this was amazing. I just didn't get that impression off of that. Again, I might just need another couple of songs to show me who they really are. But again, if I'm going just off this song, borderline a little boring to me outside of a couple neat parts that I saw. If I wasn't watching the music video, it probably would have been boring because the music video was like, it's kind of where my head was at most of the time. Like, what the heck is this? But anyway, that's my honest thing. But hey, if you love them, which I assume a lot of people do because I see t-shirts all over the place. I see that they're playing all over the place. You just got to let me know. Like, what's the next best place to go? I'm not writing the band off at all. I'm fully aware that one song does not a band represent, right? But I just got to know what other groups of songs or even an album to start with would be a better representation of like what got them on the map and what makes people love them so much. Again, if it was this song, I just don't see it yet. But hey, appreciate you guys being along the journey for the first listen ever to Black Veil Brides. And if you are new to TECKreacts by way of this reaction, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button, drop it down in the comments, or even better yet, join our Discord, and you can drop your song suggestions immediately into that song suggestions channel. after you're welcomed by a flood of people. And yeah, join us and hang out with us between videos throughout the week. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.